and welcome to Wine Mastery. My name's John Murphy and this is...
John Lightfoot! And we're here to tell you all about wine. Hopefully help you find the wine, if not the wines that you will absolutely love. And on this occasion, we are talking about a favourite. I'd be really interested to find out. Maybe I can find the statistics on this.
Go on.
But it tends to be, for me, a girly drink. I think percentage-wise, girls drink more of it than guys.
Yeah, I think you'll be very right in saying that, I think. Yeah, definitely.
I don't know what it is, but it's Prosecco, the bubbly, the Italian bubbly equivalent of champagne. Not made quite in the same way. It is more cost effective, but you can get some really nice samples of it.
Oh, fantastic, yeah.
So we are hoping that this is going to be one of those samples. So it's called Roberts and Reeves Prosecco. Now it retails at $11.87, which is a strange figure, but just £12 to most of us. I know that's 13p more. But
I was just thinking, John, I knew you'd do that. I knew you'd do it. Go on, sorry.
So, it is rather expensive, Prosecco. Prosecco is normally a little bit more at sort of the £8 mark.
Yeah. I mean, you can get more expensive, but that is, like you said, it's a fairly top-end price for a Prosecco.
Yeah. So I'm hoping that relates to better quality and better taste.
There's only one way to find out, John.
Shall we get to it?
I
then?
think we should get to it. Yeah.
Okay. Do you want to let the guys have a look at the colour?
Yes.
Do you need a little bit of white behind that, or do you think just a little bit? You need a little bit of white behind it.
Can you see the colour? Is that focusing there? Oh, you can see the fizz there. Yeah. Away. Right. Away.
So, I mean, it's a very, very light sort of hay colour, would you say?
Yeah.
Hay rather than straw. I always think I associate straw with sort of more of a yellowy colour.
I live with that, John.
It's got that greeny sort of...
Yeah, he does. It's got the greeny little undertones there, yeah. But looking good. Let's have a go.
I like the bubbles.
Yeah.
I once remember you telling me that you can tell the quality of champagne by the size of the bubbles.
You remember correctly, John, yeah. The smaller the bubbles, usually the better quality champagne.
And what sparked that off to me is that these are relatively small bubbles for Prosecco.
They are indeed, yes. And they keep coming. It's like, because sometimes you might get a little sparkle or a fizz to go.
Yeah. And,
I don't know, it must have been there for 3-4 minutes, this is it, while we've been presenting,
Yeah.
So it's still coming strong there.
Excellent.
Going dull nut. And look, it gets lively again when you do that, doesn't it?
It does, yeah, and the edges there.
Lovely. Right, let's have a go at nose.
It smells very nice. Very delicate, but nonetheless very, very nice.
I'm getting that pear.
Yeah, I get the pear. I also get just a tad of apricot. I don't know if you get that.
Yeah, I mean, I was thinking, peachy apricot.
Peach apricot, yeah. Stone fruit.
Stone fruit, yeah,
covers a myriad of
no,
fruits.
No, we're talking about that.
Yeah.
All right. Does smell, like you said, though, it's delicate. But
it is.
Nice, right?
Nice, it is nice, yeah. Absolutely
so
nothing to dislike about that at all.
No.
Okay, we've done the colour, we've done the smell. Should we...
yeah, I think we should.
Taste.
Why not, John?
Why not? The first thing I notice is there isn't that acidity that I normally associate with lower priced Prosecco.
And even some champagnes have that acidity and almost a metallic edge about them.
Yeah.
You're right, this doesn't have that softer.
Yeah, but not too soft. It's not too, it's in the middle there, isn't it? It's balanced very well.
Yeah. You're right.
Well, the other thing I like is that we were talking about the bubbles being present in the bottle. When you wish it around the mouth, they still come out. There's more to give, isn't there? Even though
it's got that and a freshness there.
Explodes in your mouth. Yeah.
It's very difficult. It's very difficult to find. I'm finding on the palate the kind of anything.
Yeah, to identify a fruit or something that it reminds you of.
Yeah, the pear's not there, but which is fine. I mean, it's got like almost it's a different mouthfeel, almost a little bit creamy. Creaminess there.
Yeah, it's not as. I'm just trying. You call it thin, don't you? If my word is watery, but you call it thin. It's not thin like a lot of Prosecco's.
No, it's sitting well. It's a good bit of mouthfeel there. And I might, I'm saying this, I'm talking. I'd rate that over a few champagnes,
Yeah?
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, because some champagnes, certainly at the cheaper end, can be really, really unpleasant almost, can't they?
Yeah, they're just hard.
Just because they're just like the cheap end and it's the champagne, so they charge. But yeah.
So it's 11 pounds, see?
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
£12, 11.87.
Let's not forget that 13p. No, but again, I'm struggling to find any, like you said, the fruit flavours in it. But I am actually really enjoying it.
I'm really enjoying it. It is a glass. Sometimes when I have Prosecco, I think one glass, that's enough. It's too acidic. I'm going to something else now. But, you know, I'd be quite happy just to continue drinking, having this topped up. And
I reckon I could get through most of that bottle.
Yeah, so do I. Yeah, so that'd be 2 bottles, wouldn't it?
It would be.
God, good grief.
I don't know how much is that.
That'd be 24 quid, that was.
It's all right, John. It's not happening. We'll be fine. But that's I'm quite impressed with that.
I'm very impressed with that. So, let's move on to what we would pair with it. What do you want me to go first?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. Well, funnily enough, earlier this evening we were talking about champagne matching with fish and chips, weren't we?
I was just thinking the exact thing. I'm thinking, I do the cheese bit now, and but I'd go on. I'll let you.
So I was thinking that it's not all prosecco would I suggest with fish and chips. This is an English dish. If you may not be prevalent where you're viewing from, but this would really, really match very, very well. First of all, to say you could drink this on its own. Enjoy this on its own.
Easily.
If you were eating something that I'd say fish and chips, but also grilled fish, prawns, any seafood or white meat. I think this could accompany.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I think you'd be spot on with any of those, John. Particularly the fish and chips.
Particularly fish and chips.
And I'm going to go straight towards. I don't know if I've done this one before, but the Delise de Cremier, which is like
you have.
Oh yeah. See, that is unctuous. It's like a solid bit of cream. It's almost like a brie style, but it doesn't ripen. It ripens slightly around the edge, but always stays solid in the middle. And that's just going to cut through that kind of fattiness, just the same as it would cut through the greasiness in the fish and chips.
Yeah, that sounds yum. Now I believe, when you have cheese, you just have cheese, don't you? You don't have it with bread.
I tend not to have bread or even chutneys. Again, it's a mood thing, but no, 99 times out of 100, I just have cheese as it is.
Because I was thinking that in this case, I was thinking that maybe the bread would dull the taste of this and wouldn't actually, if you're having bread and cheese, I don't know whether this would actually go with bread and cheese. It would go with cheese, but I'm not sure it would go with bread and cheese.
No, you're right. I don't, like you say, it might dull it down a bit.
Yeah.
Whereas with exclusive with the cheese, that would, I think, just be beautiful.
Excellent. Well, I mean, this is, as much as it sort of worries me and gives me tension to say that at 11.87, this is a very good wine.
Yep.
And as you say, you're not going to get... I mean, I was also thinking of English sparkling wine. You can get sort of bottles of English sparkling wine at the lower end around that price, but probably... this is very good value. If you can, if you take your mind out of Prosecco and take it into sort of sparkling wines generally, I think this is very good value for money. I don't think I'd ever say that.
I did, how much have you had? But no, I mean, a testament. I've finished mine already. Just constantly trying to find
identify what that taste is. Yeah, to be able to explain it to you.
Yeah, I think I'd get through a bottle of that, no problem. And at the 11.87, yeah. So
I'm almost sorry that we've got to go on to our next tasting.
I'm sure we'll manage.
I'm sure we will.
So score-wise, yeah.
Oh yeah. Now I'm going to bring my score down slightly because of the 11.87, so that price tag has sort of brought it down, but it's still going to be a relatively high score.
Yeah.
And I'm struggling between two points, 84 or 85. I'm going to go 85 because I think it's excellent taste.
Yeah. Okay. So I'm not far off. I mean, I don't see that price as an issue whatsoever. I think 11.87 for that quality for that quality wine is good. But the number in my head was 83, which is still a very good score. So yeah, I'm on 83. I think it does what it says on the tin, but it just goes one step further. So
yeah, well, that's unusual when it's more expensive for me to score higher than you.
Isn't it just?
I'm going to go and check up with the doctor tomorrow.
Times have changed.
Excellent. Well, okay, guys, if you've tasted this wine, leave some comments below. Let us know what you think about it. If there are any other Proseccos that you would recommend us, drop us a line again, and we'll see if we can get hold of some and do a review on them. So, plus, if you've got any other recommendations, again, please let us have those.
Yeah.
And so, until the next time, we look forward to seeing you there. Chin chin.
Chin chin.